Good morning, everyone. It is such a pleasure and an honor to be here with all of you today. I want to thank the organizers of this event for inviting me to share my thoughts and insights with you. I truly believe that the topic we are going to explore together today is one of the most important and impactful topics that anyone can learn about. How to convince your mind to achieve anything. This is the key, my friends, to unlocking your full potential and creating the life of your dreams. Too often we allow our own minds to hold us back, to limit us, to tell us that we can't do something. But I'm here to tell you that this doesn't have to be the case. With the right mindset, the right strategies, and the right commitment, you can convince your mind to support you in achieving absolutely anything you set your mind to. You see, the mind is an incredibly powerful tool. It is the control center for our thoughts, our emotions, our behaviors, and ultimately our results. And yet, most people never take the time to truly understand how the mind works or how to harness its incredible power. They just kind of go through life on autopilot, allowing their minds to dictate their outcomes, rather than taking an active role in directing their minds. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be one of those people. You have the power within you to take control of your mind and use it to your advantage. All it takes is the right knowledge, the right strategies, and the right mindset. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. Throughout this speech, I'm going to walk you through a proven step-by-step process for convincing your mind to achieve anything you want. We're going to explore the science behind how the mind works. We're going to identify the common mental blocks and limiting beliefs that hold people back. And we're going to dive into the specific strategies and techniques you can use to rewire your mind for success. By the end of this speech, I'm confident that you will have a clear understanding of how to take control of your mind and use it to propel you towards the achievement of your biggest goals and dreams. So let's get started, shall we? The first thing I want you to understand is that your mind is not just a passive receiver of information. It is an active, dynamic system that is constantly processing information, making decisions, and shaping your reality. And the way that your mind processes information and makes decisions is largely determined by your subconscious beliefs, habits, and thought patterns. The human mind is divided into main parts: the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the part of your mind that you are actively aware of. It's the part that thinks, analyzes, and makes deliberate decisions. But the subconscious mind is the much larger, more powerful part of your mind that operates below the surface of your conscious awareness. Your subconscious mind is responsible for things like your automatic behaviors, your emotional responses, and your deeply ingrained beliefs and assumptions about the world. And crucially is your subconscious mind that has the biggest impact on the actions you take and the results you achieve in life. Think about it this way. Your conscious mind might set a goal for yourself, like, I want to start a business and become financially independent. But if your subconscious mind is filled with limiting beliefs, like, I'm not smart enough to run a business or never be able to make enough money to support myself, then your subconscious mind is going to sabotage your efforts and prevent you from achieving that goal, no matter how much conscious effort you put in. This is why it's so important to understand and take control of your subconscious mind. Because if you don't, your subconscious beliefs and thought patterns will always be in the driver's seat, dictating the actions you take and the results you achieve or don't achieve. So the first step in convincing your mind to achieve anything is to become aware of your subconscious beliefs and thought patterns. What are the underlying assumptions and limiting beliefs that are currently shaping your reality? What are the habitual ways of thinking and behaving that are holding you back? One powerful exercise you can do is to simply start observing your own thoughts and self-talk throughout the day. Pay attention to the kinds of things you say to yourself, both consciously and unconsciously. Do you find yourself constantly doubting your abilities, criticizing yourself, or telling yourself that you can't do something? These are all signs of limiting subconscious beliefs that need to be addressed. Another way to uncover your subconscious beliefs is to look at the results you're currently getting in your life. What do your current results say about the beliefs and assumptions that are operating in your subconscious mind? If you're not achieving the level of success or fulfillment you desire, it's a safe bet that there are some negative, limiting beliefs lurking beneath the surface. Once you've identified some of the key subconscious beliefs and thought patterns that are holding you back, the next step is to start actively challenging and replacing them with more empowering, supportive beliefs. This is where the real work of convincing your mind to achieve anything begins. You see, the subconscious mind is not some fixed, unchangeable entity. It is a highly malleable, programmable system that can be rewired and reprogrammed over time. And the key to doing this is to engage in a process called cognitive restructuring. Cognitive restructuring involves consciously and systematically replacing your negative, limiting beliefs with more positive, empowering beliefs. It's a process of literally retraining your mind to think in new, more supportive ways. Now, I know that this might sound easier said than done. After all, our subconscious beliefs and thought patterns are often deeply ingrained and can feel almost impossible to change. But I can assure you that it is absolutely possible if you're willing to put in the work. The first step is to identify the specific limiting beliefs or thought patterns you want to change. Let's use the example from earlier. If you have a belief that I'm not smart enough to run a business, that's something you'll want to target. Once you've identified the belief, the next step is to actively challenge it and replace it with a more empowering alternative. So in this case, you might start telling yourself something like, I have all the skills and intelligence I need to build a successful business. I am more than capable of achieving my goals. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's great, Brian, but how do I actually get myself to believe that new belief? It doesn't feel true to me at all. And that's a totally valid concern. Changing deep-seated belief isn't easy, and it's not going to happen overnight. But the key is to be persistent and to use a variety of techniques to reinforce the new belief over time. This might include things like repeating the new belief to yourself out loud or in your head multiple times a day. Writing the new belief down in a journal or on sticky notes that you put around your home. Visualizing yourself successfully achieving your goals as if the new belief were already true. Finding evidence and examples that support the new belief and focusing on those. Surrounding yourself with people and resources that reinforce the new belief. The more you can immerse yourself in the new belief and make it a part of your daily mental and emotional experience, the more your subconscious mind will start to accept and internalize it. And here's the really exciting part. As you start to shift your subconscious beliefs and thought patterns, you'll begin to see tangible changes in your life. Your behaviors, your actions, and ultimately your results will all start to reflect the new, more empowering beliefs that you've cultivated. So let's go back to the example of the business owner who didn't believe they were smart enough. As they systematically challenge that limiting belief and replace it with a belief in their own capabilities, they'll start to take the kinds of actions that a successful business owner would take. They'll start researching, planning, networking, and taking steps to turn their dream into a reality. And as they take those actions, they'll start to get results that validate and reinforce their new belief. Maybe they'll land a big client or figure out a tricky problem or hit an important milestone. And each of those small wins will further cement the new belief in their subconscious mind, making it easier and easier to continue moving forward. This is the power of convincing your mind to achieve anything. When you get your conscious and subconscious minds aligned and working together towards a common goal, there's really no limit to what you can accomplish. Your mind becomes your greatest ally rather than your greatest obstacle. Of course, I know that this process of rewiring your mind isn't always easy or straightforward. There will be setbacks, there will be doubts, and there will be times when your old limiting beliefs try to creep back in. That's why it's so important to have a comprehensive strategy and to be prepared to put in consistent, long-term effort. One of the key elements of that strategy is to develop what I call mental toughness. Mental toughness is the ability to persist in the face of challenges, to bounce back from setbacks, and to maintain a positive, empowered mindset even when things get tough. And a big part of building mental toughness is developing a strong set of mental habits and routines that support you in staying focused, motivated, and resilient. Things like a daily meditation practice, regular exercise, journaling, and immersing yourself in inspiring content can all be incredibly powerful in reinforcing the new beliefs and thought patterns you're trying to cultivate. Another important element is to surround yourself with the right kind of support system. Having people in your life who believe in you, who encourage you, and who hold you accountable can make a huge difference in your ability to stay the course and keep moving forward, even when the going gets tough. And of course, one of the most important things is to always keep your eyes on the bigger picture, the vision, the goals, the dreams that are driving you forward. When you can clearly see and feel the positive impact that achieving your goals will have on your life and the lives of those around you, it becomes so much easier to persist through the challenges and keep taking the necessary actions. Because at the end of the day, convincing your mind to achieve anything isn't just about changing your thoughts and beliefs. It's about changing your life and the lives of the people you care about. It's about creating the kind of future that you truly desire rather than settling for the one that your limiting beliefs would have you accept. And that, my friends, is why this work is so important. It's not just about you, it's about making a positive difference in the world. When you learn to harness the power of your mind and use it to achieve your biggest goals and dreams, you don't just transform your own life, you inspire and empower others to do the same. You become a living, breathing example of what's possible when you refuse to let your mind hold you back. You become a beacon of hope and possibility, shining a light for others who are struggling to break free of their own limiting beliefs and self-imposed barriers. And that, to me, is the greatest reward of all. To know that by taking the time to really understand and take control of your own mind, you're not only changing your own life, but you are also changing the lives of everyone you touch. That, to me, is the true meaning of success. So I want to challenge all of you here today. Don't settle for a life that is dictated by your subconscious mind and its limiting beliefs. Don't resign yourself to the idea that you can't achieve your biggest dreams and goals. Instead, commit to the process of convincing your mind to achieve anything. Commit to the hard work of uncovering your limiting beliefs, challenging them, and replacing them with empowering, supportive beliefs. Commit to building the mental toughness and the supportive habits and routines that will help you stay the course. And commit to keeping your eyes firmly fixed on the vision of the life you truly desire. Because I can promise you from the bottom of my heart that if you do this work, if you truly dedicate yourself to convincing your mind to achieving, the results will be nothing short of life-changing. You will unleash a level of potential and possibility within yourself that you may have never even dreamed was possible. You will start to see doors open, opportunities present themselves, and success follow you in ways that you never could have imagined. And most importantly, you will feel a deep sense of fulfillment, purpose, and possibility that will infuse every aspect of your life. So let's get started, shall we? Let's dive in and do the work necessary to convince our minds to achieve anything we set our sights on. The future is ours, my friends. All we have to do is claim it. Thank you all so much for being here today. I am truly honored to have had the opportunity to share this message with you, and I can't wait to see the incredible things that you all go on to achieve. Let's go out there and change the world.